Hey, stop scrolling, family. Did you know you do not have to wait 7 to 10 years for bankruptcy to disappear from your credit report? Let me show you how to remove it now, legally. Under federal law, credit bureaus must verify bankruptcies before reporting them, right? But here's the secret. They usually can't. Let's break down how to challenge and remove that bankruptcy today. By first, understanding bankruptcies on your credit report by yours truly, Coach Brown, presented by the Grown Academy. And if you stick with me throughout this video, I will be doing an enactment, okay? Call bankruptcy clerk and when you call the credit bureau. Let's get into the presentation. Bankruptcy on your credit report, family. Chapter 13 bankruptcy stays on your credit report for 10 years, whereas your Chapter 13 bankruptcy stays on your credit report for 7 years. Bankruptcies do not mean you have to wait the 7 to 10 years for removal, all right? You have legal rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to challenge inaccurate reporting. First things first, get copies of your credit report, family. Go to wherever you feel comfortable pulling your credit report and request your free reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Then look for errors, inconsistencies in how bankruptcies are being reported. All right, and things to check for, I have them right here. Incorrect filing dates, wrong case numbers, discharge debt still listed as active, that's a big one, and duplicate or mixed up records. Let's continue to the fun part. Dispute the bankruptcy with the credit bureaus, family, under 15 U.S.C. 1681I, which is procedure in case of disputed accuracy. Credit bureaus must report only accurate and verifiable information. You will send a dispute letter challenging the bankruptcy's validity. And if you don't have a dispute letter, we have a template available for free here at the Grown Academy. Let me show you how to get it before we continue in our presentation. It should take you about 10 clicks. This is the link in my bio right on my TikTok page. Go ahead and click that link. It will generate a pop-up right here. Click that pop-up link where it says Patreon, okay? It's gonna bring you to this page. It looks just like this. Scroll down to join for free. Gonna bring you right down here. Click that join for free button. Will generate this pop-up right here. Go ahead and put in your information to continue to the Patreon, where you will be getting that dispute letter you are seeking for this particular matter. Once you get there, family, go ahead and click on that post tab if it isn't already generated here, okay? Stay on your post tab. Let's continue. You're still gonna be on your post tab, okay? Just scroll down. The title will say Understanding Bankruptcies on your credit report instead of this one here, okay? So you're gonna go ahead and click on that title. And as you can see, it'll get you inside the post, okay? Just scroll down inside of that post and you will see, all right, your template you are seeking for this matter, okay? You're gonna go ahead and click it to access that attachment, which will look just like this, okay? This is gonna be your dispute of bankruptcy reporting using the violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681I. Look familiar? Let's get back into the presentation. Still on step 2, all right? So you're gonna send a written dispute to all 3 credit bureaus by certified mail with return receipt. Request that they verify the bankruptcy with the court that filed it. If the court does not verify the bankruptcy, which they typically don't, the credit bureau must delete it. Let's continue. Step 3, call the court to verify their reporting practices, all right? Call the bankruptcy court where your case was filed and ask, do you report bankruptcy records to the credit bureaus? Most courts will tell you that they do not report bankruptcies to the credit bureaus. Instead, the credit bureaus retrieve this information from third-party public record sources, which means they may not have direct verification from the court, which is a key weakness in their reporting, and we're going to exploit it today. Let's continue. This brings us to step 4. Filing a complaint with the CFPB and FTC, okay? We won't get into that too deep today. However, if the credit bureaus fail to remove the bankruptcy after you dispute, escalate the issue by filing a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. There's the link right there, as well as the Federal Trade Commission. There's the link right there. Let's continue to our 5th step. Send a final demand letter. All right. If the credit bureaus still refuse to remove the bankruptcy, send a final demand letter warning them of legal action under the Fair Credit Reporting Act 15 U.S.C. 1681N for willful noncompliance. Demand removal within 10 days or state that you will pursue a lawsuit for damages. The Grown Academy will show you what to do there. Mention potential Fair Credit Reporting Act violations that could result in $1,000 per violation penalty, okay? And send this letter via certified mail with return receipt. Let's continue to our final step in the overall process for you guys, okay? Filing a small claims lawsuit. If all else fails, file a small claims lawsuit against the credit bureau for failure to investigate the dispute properly, reporting inaccurate or unverifiable information, as well as violating your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is where many consumers get their bankruptcies removed at this stage because credit bureaus don't want to take the risk in court. All right, let's get into that call. Be mindful, family. This is part 1, so we have to go in accordance with the presentation that was given in order to receive these results.
Good afternoon. This is the county clerk with XYZ Bankruptcy Court. How may I assist you today?
Hello, my name is Mr. Brown, and I'm calling to verify some information regarding a bankruptcy case that was filed with your court. I need clarification on whether your court reports bankruptcies to credit bureaus.
I can certainly assist you with that. Can you provide me with the case number or the name of the individual on the case?
I sure can. The case number is 1234, and the filing name is Mr. Brown. This bankruptcy was filed on January 1st, 2025. I want to confirm if your court directly reports bankruptcy records to credit bureaus.
Oh no, our court does not report bankruptcies to credit bureaus. We only maintain records of filings. Credit bureaus obtain their information from third-party public record aggregators, not from us directly.
Thank you for confirming that. Would it be possible to receive a written statement confirming that your court does not report bankruptcy cases to credit bureaus? I need this for my records.
Yes, we can provide you with a certified letter stating that our court does not furnish bankruptcy records to any credit bureaus. There may be a small fee for this service. However, would you like instructions on how to request that document?
Yes, please. I'd appreciate the details on how to submit that request. Could you email or mail me this process?
Of course. You can submit a request by mail, online, or in person, and include a copy of your identification, your case number, and payment for the certification fee. You can request it by sending it to 123 Main Street, Houston, Texas, 1234. Would you like for me to send you an official form for this request?
Yes, please. That would be extremely helpful. I will submit the request as soon as possible. Thank you for your time and assistance.
You, Mr. Brown, are very welcome. Let us know if you need any further assistance. Have a good day.
For calling the bureau.
This is Jonathan. How can I be of assistance today?
Hello, my name is Mr. Brown, and I'm calling to dispute a bankruptcy that is being reported on my credit file. Under 15 U.S.C. 1681I, I have the right to request verification of any reported information. I need to confirm how this bankruptcy was verified.
I can assist you with that. May I have your full name, last 4 of your social, and date of birth for verification purposes?
Of course. My full name is Mr. Brown. My last 4 of the social security number are 000, and my date of birth is January 1st, 2004.
All right, let me take a look here. Thank you, Mr. Brown. I see a Chapter 7 bankruptcy listed on your credit report. This bankruptcy was filed on January 1st, 2025. What is the basis of your dispute?
Well, I recently contacted XYZ Bankruptcy Court, and they confirmed that they do not report bankruptcies to the credit bureaus. Since this information did not come directly from the court, I am requesting that you provide me with the exact source used to verify this bankruptcy.
Well, Mr. Brown, our system automatically retrieves public record data from third-party sources. This bankruptcy court does not send information to us directly.
Exactly. Since the court does not verify this information, you are required under 15 U.S.C. 1681I to conduct a proper reinvestigation. I am formally disputing this bankruptcy entry and requesting a full verification or its immediate removal from my credit report.
Well, I understand your concern, Mr. Brown. We can initiate a dispute, and you should receive a response within 30 days.
I appreciate that. However, please note that if the credit bureau cannot provide proper verification, this bankruptcy must be deleted immediately. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, inaccurate or unverifiable information must be removed. I expect confirmation of this reinvestigation in writing.
Understood. You will receive an update within 30 days. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Oh no, that'll be all. I will follow up if I do not receive a response within the required time frame. Thank you for your time. All right, family. That's the end of the call for part 1 in our bankruptcy series. Now, our next step in part 1 for this family will be to monitor our credit report for updates within the next 30 days. If no response or a denial of a dispute is found with this, okay, we're going to follow up with the written dispute that'll be available to you guys in part 2. All right, where we will escalate with the CFPB, that is our Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, with the complaint. If the Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax reporting agencies refuse to remove the bankruptcy. Hope you guys are able to follow me on that one. So all we're doing here in part 1, all right, is we're getting copies of our credit reports so that we can look over them. We are looking for errors or inconsistencies in how they are being reported. And you have a nice little list right here, okay? Incorrect filing date, the wrong case number, discharge debt is still listed as active, or duplicate or mixed up records, so that we can dispute them with the credit bureaus. We're going to send that letter, all right, that we were able to find through the link in my bio on Patreon that I showed you how to navigate through in order to get it. Okay, we're going to send them that written dispute to all 3 credit bureaus by certified mail with a return receipt so that they can verify the bankruptcy with the court, okay, that we filed with. And since we already know that they did not, okay, we are going to have them remove it based off of that fact, okay, because we called the court to verify their reporting practices, in which they let us know that they do not report their bankruptcies to credit bureaus. Instead, the credit bureaus retrieve their information through the third parties, what we just found out on that call, which means they do not have direct verification from the court, which is the primary weakness that we are exploiting so that we can get these things removed. So all in all, family, I hope this helped you guys. Remind you, this is still just part 1. So stick to what it is that we are doing to get these things removed by following our directions and getting through that play that Coach Brown called for you guys so you can get this stuff knocked out. So all in all, I hope this helps and I love you guys. Peace. I'll see you in part 2 tomorrow.